Gentlemen, welcome to Cinema Score. I am your host, and this beautiful gentleman right next to me is my co-host, Creature. Creature, how we doing today?
Going good, man. Hot.
It's hot.
I feel like it's hot everywhere, so
Yes.
we're all in this together.
That's right.
But this is Champion of Champions number 2 or 3. I forget, 2 or 3. Whatever. It's the Champion of Champions. That's all we got here. So basically, these 3 people have all won a champion a round before, and they will go on to try to be Champion of Champions. Everybody in the box knows the rules, but for those who are just first-time listeners, I'll tell you the rules. What we do is we go on the internet and we find movies, and we talk about these movies, and we score these movies on a scale of 0 to 100, and we got to figure out what the internet critics said on 0 to 100 and what the internet audience said on 0 to 100. Whoever gets the closest gets a point and moves on to the next round, and they get to pick the next movie. The only thing is, all the other contestants have to be familiar with the movie. They didn't have to see it, but they had to be familiar with it. We play for an hour. Whoever's the winner after an hour gets the dub. But in the last 15 minutes, we have our rapid fire lightning round where we stop talking and we start scoring, and anybody can make a comeback there at the end. Creature, did I miss anything? And wow, am I out of breath?
No, that's it. Just the fact that when we hit lightning round, we choose the movies, as y'all know. So, we don't have to go through that. And that's it. I appreciate each one of y'all for coming back and joining. And let's see.
Water.
Our 3 wonderful... We have... And we have 3 wonderful contestants today. We have Emoji J. How we doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good, thank you. We have Vampy. Welcome. How we doing?
Doing great. Just burning up.
And last but not least, we have a Fairy Godmother. Welcome. How are we doing?
Awesome. Thank you very much for having me back.
Oh, we are
Anytime. Thank
very
all of you.
happy to have you back. And we're going to get this started off with a good movie here. Actually, you know what, Creature? Do you got a movie first today? I don't think you've ever picked the first movie before.
I actually did. I think it'd be a good one to start off with. Let's start off with a light load. Let's go 40-Year-Old Virgin.
40-Year-Old Virgin.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh,
let me
that's
see. We are going to be starting with Emoji J. Jay, what do you remember from the movie 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Lord. Well, he was 40. He was a virgin. And
Wow. Congratulations.
yeah, I don't remember the movie. I don't think it's one that I watched very often.
All right, no worries. What do you think the audience or the critics scored this movie?
80%.
All right, and what do you think the audience scored it?
70%.
All
So
right,
that's a
going
80,
over to
77.
Vampy. Vampy, 40-Year-Old Virgin. Steve Carell, 2005.
I don't remember much from that movie, but I've seen it when I was like probably like in a teen-ish. But
Rub it in.
still alive.
Right.
I'm gonna say the critic score gave it maybe an 85, and the audience gave it a 72.
85, 72. Okay. All right. Fairy Godmother, what did you remember from this movie?
I love this movie. I've watched
you.
it like a bazillion times. My favorite scene is the hair removal because that was improv. Do you notice an actor left the room and he wasn't supposed to? So
Yeah.
yeah, and his old geekiness about collecting the toys. I've known guys like him. In fact,
What am
I
I-
think I took their virginity. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. Sorry, I'm joking. So,
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
so great.
you know, a lot of my generation, I'm gonna give it like a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes because Steve Carell's just amazing, and the comedy was it was just so well done. And I'm gonna go 95 for the public.
All right.
And you know, I'm going off by me, but yeah, I think it's an awesome movie.
Okay.
My favorite scene in that movie, and it's such a random scene that I love, is when they're breaking the glass in the back of the store, and they're just smashing glass against the, and then he just goes up and smashes it against his leg, and he goes, "Dude, new pants." All right, the internet critics. Somebody hit the mark on one of these numbers, by the way, but unfortunately they didn't get the score. Internet critics gave this movie an 85%. Oh, wait, no, they did get the score. Oh, they did win. I'm sorry. My bad. And the audience gave it 84, giving Vampy the first one. And for hitting the mark, there you go.
Let's go.
All right, Vampy on the board first. Welcome, welcome.
Just think about movie. We could do Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
I haven't seen this movie.
Okay, that's fine.
That's okay.
Sorry.
It's very niche. It's an old Adam Sandler movie.
I don't
from,
really
the
like
90s.
Adam Sandler, so
There you go.
yeah.
Okay, Ace
Strike
Ventura.
one. What was it?
Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura.
Pet Detective.
That one.
Sure.
Would you carry? I can never say that word right.
That's all right.
Everybody familiar?
Yeah.
Well, I like
Okay.
Jim Carrey is a very phenomenal comedic actor, and he's amazing in any work he does. It's so hilarious. I love watching every movie he's in. I will say that the critic gave it maybe a 92, and the audience gave it like a 84.
92.
92 and 84.
Fairy Godmother.
Yeah, I think like Jim Carrey's not my cup of tea in some of his movies. I just get grossed out too easily. But you know, I mean, it's kind of a cult thing, so I think it's more niche market. I don't know how well received it was by Rotten Tomatoes, so I'm gonna stay kind of low and say maybe 70%. And I think when it first came out, the audience, I'm gonna say 80%.
70 and 80. All right. Okay. What you got over there, Emoji J? What do you remember from Ace Ventura?
Well, obviously he's a detective with pets, right? So all the crazy stuff he did with pets, I guess. You're not hearing me?
So leaning in like this.
Did
Can you not
turn
hear
your mic
me?
up just
Do
a
I
little
need to
bit?
yell?
Yeah, that helped.
Yeah.
All right, here. I'll just move the microphone.
Hello? Hello? Are we there? All right, we can hear you.
Oh, now you sound amazing.
Well, yeah, that's because I'm. Yeah. All right. So let's go with 85 on the critics, and then 78 for the audience.
78 for the audience. Okay. All right. We could have a tight one here. We very well could. I don't know. Let's see. What are you thinking over there? Let's see.
I'm doing math.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at the numbers and I'm like, wow, this could go one way or another, and it could be tight.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to tell you right now. This movie came out in 1994. I'm going to give you the critic consensus of this movie. Jim Carrey's twitchy antics and gross-out humor are full bombastic display in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, which is great news for fans of his particular brand of comedy, but likely unsatisfying for anyone else. Man, you guys missed the mark on this one.
Oh boy.
Internet critics gave this movie a 48%.
Yeah.
Wow.
The audience only gave it a 57%, giving the win to this one to Fairy Godmother.
Wow.
I didn't thought it was really that long. Wow.
No love for Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
All right,
Godmother, you got the
It is on you to
next
pick
movie.
one.
Welcome to the board.
Next movie from me.
Yeah.
Have you? I'm gonna go with these crazy movies I watched. Have you seen Elizabeth, like with Kate Blanchett, where she plays Elizabeth the First? Probably not.
Nope.
right?
Strike one.
No. No.
How about The Missing with Tommy Lee Jones and Kate Blanchett?
No.
Strike two.
Shoot. Darn.
Not a lot of big
Okay.
Kate
How about
Blanchett fans
Taken?
here.
Have you seen Taken?
With Liam
Yes.
Neeson.
The
Yes.
first Taken.
Yes.
Or
Don't know
I
who
have
you are.
another one, Love Actually.
Haven't seen that.
I think they both said yes to Taken. So if you could
Yeah.
save
Okay.
that one for your next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Taken. Liam. So one thing I've learned about this movie is that I never want to be. I don't want to be Liam Neeson's child. That's all I've figured out in this movie. I don't want to be related to Liam Neeson. They just keep taking him.
I definitely wouldn't want to fall in love with Liam Neeson's child. That's for sure. I can tell you that. That's my takeaway.
Never go on vacation with Liam Neeson. All right, what do you remember from the movie, Fairy Godmother?
Well, actually, it's his classic line, and I'm paraphrasing, where he says, "I have special skills, and I will find you, and I will kill you." And what I thought was funny is I saw
Good
him on
luck.
Graham Norton, and he actually put it on a fan's phone as their phone message. He did it for them. And then he goes, "Leave a message at the beep."
Oh,
So
that's
yeah,
great.
that classic when he is talking to the kidnappers on the phone.
Oh, I love that. All right.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this. What do you think the internet critics scored this movie?
Are you sorry, my turn?
Yes. it's
Yes.
on you.
It was Liam Neeson is well known. He brings money into the box office. I think he's always great in action thrillers. So the storyline was fast paced. So I'm gonna give it like an 80%.
All right. And what do you think the audience
And
scored that
again,
movie?
it's kind of a niche. You got to be an action thriller lover to watch this kind of a movie, which I am hugely. So I don't know. I'm gonna say 85%. I love Liam Neeson, so
What was that?
especially in a kilt.
What was your audience number?
85 was
85.
85.
Okay. 88.
Emoji J, what do you remember from the movie Taken?
Had to do with the kids, right? The kids. Didn't it?
What's that?
It had to do with here.
Yes.
It had
Yeah.
to do with his kids, right?
Yes.
Yes. There we go. Now
Okay,
you're
One
so
kid.
one kid, yes, daughter. I remember that part that much, and hey, glad you could hear me. Awesome. I remember that. Let me turn up my game. Maybe that's what it is. Sorry. All right, that part, and then like it seemed like it took for it's a good movie. Don't worry. I think it was a great movie, but it seemed like forever for him to get to her. You know what I mean? So
She was on the other side of the world.
yeah, well, it just seemed like extra time, right?
He had to get there, man.
It seemed like the
I think
whole
that's
2 hours
the
was on
idea,
its flight.
to drag the movie out.
The whole 2 hours was, but it was a good movie. Don't take that as my judgment on the movie. It was a good movie.
It was.
I'll give the critics 90 and then audience 84.
84. Okay. All right. Okay. Everybody's kind of staying high. Vampy, what do you remember from Taken?
Pretty much Fairy Godmother said what I wanted to say, but like I said, it's a pretty good movie. I love movies like this, and don't think of something else. Can't think of anything else with that. Go with that. But other than that, I'm gonna say that the critic scores gave it like a 76, maybe, and the audience gave it like an 80.
Okay. All right. So you stayed fairly low on that. What was that for? You didn't like the movie?
Oh, I'm a horror fan, okay?
Okay. All right. I just was
That's a horror
wondering.
fan. I'm a horror fan, but I have watched action movies
Well,
before.
To me, it's an indication of how well a movie did because they made 2 more.
Yes, exactly. That's right. You got to always think about that too. That's true.
Yeah, they made a lot of those Sherlock Holmes movies too, and those aren't the best.
Agreed.
Anyway, well, once again, we have another person who hit the mark again on one of these movies. Here we go. The critics weren't too agreeing with you guys here. The critics gave this movie a 59%.
Wow.
The
Wow.
audience loved it. The audience gave it an 85%. Winning by 1 point is Fairy Godmother.
Yup.
And here you go for hitting the mark. There you are.
Wow.
Thank you.
Nice. All right. Now you can
Honestly,
use
I
that
don't
movie
have
that-
fairy dust.
Now you can use that
Sorry.
movie you were trying to use last time.
Yeah, I had a feeling that this might have happened.
Say that again. I can hardly hear you.
So creatures say now you get to use that movie that you were going to use before.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to remember if I'd used it on the last show or not, but I don't think I did.
Nope.
Love Actually. Does everybody know it? It plays almost every Christmas now. It wasn't
never seen
meant
it.
to be.
Oh,
Do you know
strike one.
Vampy doesn't know it. Okay. Oh, geez.
I don't know it.
You can always just pass if you like.
Yeah,
Well, we
I'll,
can pick a
I'll
movie if you
pass.
like.
I'll pass. Oh,
Creature.
yeah, no.
Oh no,
Okay.
go ahead. Go ahead. What do you got?
Let's go. How about is everybody familiar with Dirty Dancing?
Oh yes, perfect. That I would pick that.
That's why I went
Yes.
that route.
She's like, yes, that's one.
Yeah.
And guys, before we go any further, really quick, just want to say welcome to Cinema Score. I am your host, your boy. This is my co-host, Creature. We do this show every Friday. Normally at 6 p.m. Eastern, but we moved it today just for fun. But our game show on this app where we talk about movies and score movies. For 45 minutes, we love to talk about movies. And then the last 15, stick around because we have the Rapid Fire Showdown where we actually all just rapid fire movies at the end there. If you have any interest being on the show, please hit up my admins, who are actually both in here right now, as well as Michael, who is not. So, in the show, I meant. Anyway, back to it. Dirty Dancing. Okay, Fairy Godmother. Dirty Dancing. What do you remember from Noah?
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
I knew that was coming.
I love that scene.
Perfect, right?
I
Yeah.
knew that was coming. I swear.
Love it.
I
Love it,
still hear
love it.
people say that to this day, so I know.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, definitely. And then the last dance, that
Yeah.
final dance.
That was
Where
a good one.
They let loose and do their thing, and yeah, it has a lot of messages. I mean, you could look at it as just a mushy rom-com, but there are a lot of significant messages because it was a change in culture is what was going on, in the music world, and which affects, has that hold-on effect. So, there's a bunch of takeaways, or it is just a piece of fluff if you just want to sit with popcorn and cuddle up and sing along, right?
Absolutely. Oh my God, that was such a good review of a movie right there. That was awesome. All right, what do you think the critics and the audience scored this movie?
I'm gonna go high. I'm gonna say Critics' Choice. I know they, because Patrick Swayze sang this too. I'm gonna say 90 and 88 for the public. I'm probably way off.
All right, Jay, what do you remember from Dirty Dancing?
Dancing in the music, especially the music. Please tell me you heard me that time. Please tell me you heard me
Yes,
that time.
we heard you. We heard you
Okay.
fine. But you are just doing terrific with these movie reviews here.
I'm sorry. You know what I did before the show?
Right. Now you're on this show. What do you
Yes.
think of Dirty Dancing?
The music and the dancing.
Oh my God! They gave me the score.
Hold on. 85 for the critics, and then crap, I don't know. 75 for the audience.
Wow, 85, 75. Played it safe there. What you remember?
85-75. You got that right.
Yes, 85, 75. Yep.
Oh, well, I remember that
Vampy, we were just talking about this movie. Was that this morning or was that yesterday?
this morning. Actually, we were just talking about it because we were talking about like these actors and stuff, and Patrick Swayze popped up. So we mentioned about Dirty Dancing earlier too, and our favorite scenes and stuff like that. But one of my favorite scenes is when they was in the water, like pressing the lift, and they
Yes.
goes over his head. And then the
It's
last
so
one was that movie, the ending song, amazing. I love the choreography and everything. It's such a good song to go with it as well. And so I will say that the critics gave it a 75, and the audience gave it maybe a 88. I'm gonna put 88 on that one.
Did you say 75?
75, 88.
75, 88, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. We're pretty, kind of spread out a little bit here. Fairy Godmother's a little high. Vampy stayed low with Emoji J. So let's see what happens here.
Somebody stayed right with this one because you know what? They were really close to hitting this right on the nail. Internet critics gave this movie a 75, while the audience gave it a 90%, giving Vampy the next point.
Wow, Vampy, you almost hit that one right on the head.
Good job.
Do you mind give me a little recap of the score here? Making sure I got it all right.
Say what?
Temptation.
Give me a little score recap, please.
All right, I got Vampy on the board with 2, and I've got Fairy Godmother on the board with 2.
Jay didn't get on the board.
Jay, come on.
I'm not on the board yet.
Not on the board
I'll
yet.
just take care of myself.
Did you get on the board?
Not on
All
the
right,
board yet.
Vampy.
What did he just say?
What if? So what?
Nothing. We're gonna move on past that one. We're just.
I shot myself with a
Vampy, you
shotgun.
get to pick the next movie.
Okay, I'm trying to think of one. Let's try Gremlin. Is anyone say Gremlin?
Gremlins.
Oh, you're doing
Which
movies
one?
that I haven't seen since I was like a kid.
Did you say Gremlin?
Yeah, Gremlins.
Yes, great movie.
One of the best.
I've
Christmas
seen it.
movies
It's
ever.
been
We
a
talked about
while.
that too.
Are you familiar with it though?
I mean, as much as I can be with any of the other movies from when I was a kid.
Okay.
Well, you're
I'm fine with it.
Listen to you, little Mogwai. We're gonna figure this one out.
Okay.
All right, Gremlins. Vampy. What do you remember?
I think it's more like a Christmas movie ish. Even though they like little minions, little scary minions. I love the scene where they go to the store and just break everything. It's like
Like Die Hard was, right?
I know it's like I forgot what year it was released, but I'm gonna go with On the Laura Route.
1984.
Huh?
That'd be 1984.
1984. Okay, so I'm gonna try to go to Laura route with this one. I would say maybe a 76, and the critics gave it like a 80.
What was your first number?
Huh?
What was your first
So
number?
what'd you give it for the critics
76,
70.
and the audience?
80.
All right, Fairy Godmother, Gremlins. Remember, you can't get them wet and you can't feed them after.
Feed them after midnight. But you can kill them in a blender.
And don't get it wet.
See, I was young when that came out, so I thought it was pretty cool. I love horror movies and stuff.
Yeah, my
So
boy.
I'm trying to relate to when it came out, not, it's kind of corny if you watch some of the things now that we thought were so cool. So, but it's very niche, it's very nichey. I'm going to stay kind of low. I'm going to say critics gave it 70 and the audience was about 75. Or a mid.
75, playing it safe.
I loved it though.
Okay. Emoji J.
Yes. What do I remember about Gremlins? I think there was a mall scene, but I can't remember entirely if there was or not.
Massive.
I'm not sure if that was the first one or the second.
Nope, that was the first one.
And then that was always fun trying to see where they were hiding and everything. And then yeah, the feeding after midnight and the water. Oh, score.
Fade off and then fade off. Let's see what you got, baby. Come on, say what you check.
89 and 73.
89, 73. All right. I see. Emoji J was high on the critics. Okay. All right. And everybody else, y'all all made sure you had some 70s in there. It makes me think I've never seen
This was a
this.
close one. This was actually closer than you thought. I'm going to give the critics consensus on this movie really quick. Whether you chose to see it as a statement of consumer culture or simply a special effects heavy popcorn flick, Gremlins is a minor classic.
Really hard to hear you.
Movie an 86%.
Turn your mic up.
And the audience, they didn't like it as much as the critics. They gave
Can you
it
repeat
a
that?
78%, giving Jay this point. Let's go, Jay.
I got one. Hold on, I got a yay too. Yay!
Everybody's on the board. We're feeling good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cinema Score. I am your host, your boy. This is my co-host, Creature. We do this show every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. What we do is we go on the
Can you turn your gain up, sir, please?
Scale is 0 to 100.
Can't hear you, DJ.
Oh, you can't?
Turn your mic
Oh,
No.
sorry. Oh, no. Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Now I can.
Somehow my knob got turned down. I'm sorry.
Hold
There
on.
we go. Everybody, welcome to Cinema Score. I am your host, DJ, your boy. This is my co-host, Creature. We do this show every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. What we do is we go on the internet, we talk about movies, score them on a scale of 0 to 100. Whoever's the closest gets to pick the next movie. Stay tuned because in the next 15 minutes, we're going to have our rapid fire round where it's anybody's race at that point, but we're already close and having a good time. All right. Woo! Jay, you're up.
Welcome to
All
the
right,
board,
movie.
Jay.
Woohoo! Let's go with Top Gun.
Top Gun. Everybody familiar, right?
What was it?
Top
Top
Gun.
Gun.
Oh yeah.
So, I don't know if you guys can see.
I don't know about
You guys can see, but I am wearing the inaugural Top Gun volleyball tournament 1986 Fighter Town, USA tank top. Thank you very much.
We know you did.
I know the highway to the danger zone.
We know you did compete.
I've stayed at Miramar.
I lived close to Miramar when I was growing up.
Yeah, it's right down the road. All right, Top Gun. Emoji J. What do you remember from Tom Cruise and Kelly McGinnis taking our breath away?
Let's see. How about like I gotta come up with something good here. So you just like, let's see. Aircraft carriers, especially that aircraft carrier scene when he lands on it, or not lands, but does the flyby on it. And then obviously the volleyball scene, and obviously the Great Balls of Fire scene.
Yes.
And that's actually a restaurant in San Diego too, or a bar in San Diego that you can go to.
Is it really where they play the piano at?
Yep.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Real bar.
They have a piano there. It's a real bar. Never been, but it's close to where I used to live.
Me neither. I haven't been either, but it's real.
It looks pretty cool. I love the part how they throw Matt. Well, no, never mind. That's the second one. Sorry, oopsie.
I haven't seen the second one yet.
That's why I
I
stopped.
want to.
Saved movie.
That's why I stopped. It's great.
All right.
No, wait,
What do
numbers.
you think the critics score this movie, though?
Numbers. 90 for the critic, and then 85 for the audience.
Right, 90, 85. Vampy, what did you like about that movie?
Oh, what I love about Top Gun, I love the amazing soundtrack. Especially Highway to Danger Zone by Ken Loggins, awesome song. I also like the flying scene, and I love Tom Cruise in general. Amazing actor, especially in Mission Impossible. But for the critic score, I'm gonna give it a 82, and the audience gave it maybe 75.
Okay. All
I
right.
can't
82 to
remember.
85. Fairy Godmother, what did you love about this movie? I know it's something you loved.
I love when he serenades Kelly McGillis in the bar. You know, that was very romantic. I'm
Yeah.
not anymore a huge Tom Cruise fan, just because I know people that have worked in movies with him now. But he was amazing in that movie. I know how to fly, and my ex was a fighter pilot flyer, so I know what we have an air base here. So I know that rush, like that total rush. And when they're flying those planes, they sold me on that rush, you know, like the feeling I got from the movie. So they were spot on with their technology and making you feel like you were in that seat with them.
Agreed.
So and I think that the critics gave them bonus points for that, because some of the stuff had never been performed before. Tom Cruise always wants perfection.
That's right.
So I think the critics are up there, like, I'm going to say 88%. I think it went nuts with the fans. I'm going to say 92%.
This is a close one.
Yeah,
1986. 1986, this movie came out, and the critics' consensus on this one's a little interesting. Though it features some of the most memorable and electrifying aerial footage shot with an expert eye for action, Top Gun offers too little for non-adolescent viewers to chew on when its characters aren't in the air. The critics gave this movie a 58%.
No way.
No way.
The audience
Wow.
gave it 83%. Winning by 2 points is Vampy. That is a travesty. That is a travesty.
It is a travesty.
Okay.
Wow.
Everybody, welcome to
Just
the
like go for guys in uniform. What can I say?
Let's go. Congratulations, Emoji J, for getting on the board last round. I got Emoji J with 1, I got Vampy with 3, and I got Fairy Godmother with 2. DJ, we running this.
Correctamundo.
All right.
That sounds about right to me.
The ball is in your court, Vampy.
Okay. What about Edward Scissorhands?
Yeah,
Edward
I've seen it.
Scissorhands. Everybody.
Yep, I've seen
familiar.
it.
Okay.
A Tim Burton classic.
Oh man. Yes, definitely. I love anything that Johnny Depp is in. His character itself is so amazing. Like how they went for treating him bad because he has scissors hands, and then he started cutting their hair and stuff. But all of a sudden they loved him, and then try to get with him too. Anyways, overall, that was kind of a little wild, but I would say the critics gave it maybe a 87. And
How much?
The critics gave it an 87. And the audience, I would say the audience maybe gave it, I don't know, 79.
Okay. So you think the critics are a little bit higher on that? Okay. Fairy Godmother, would you want a haircut from Edward Scissorhands?
I'm trying to remember how it was received. It's gonna be a guess for me. It was. I mean, Tim Burton's out there, right?
Yeah, Tim Burton was the director, correct. It was the first collaboration between Tim Burton and Johnny Depp.
Yeah, and then they fell in love. I mean, boy crush.
Yeah.
Man crush.
Not the boy crush.
A
In a
bromance.
non-physical way. Sorry.
They had a bromance.
Yeah, that's what you call it. Okay, so I'm gonna go with. I don't know that I'm gonna say the critics said 70 and the audience 68.
You said 71st?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Staying low on that. All right. I see. I don't. All right. You know. Hey, never know. All right, Emoji J. What you thinking over there? What do you remember from the movie?
The style that was filmed in the way that it was directed and the style of the houses and the era that it was in, and then also the part where where he trimmed the trees. The
It did
bushes.
kind of have like a Stepford Wives kind of feel to it with the way they filmed it.
Yeah, exactly. And then the way when he cut the bushes with his scissors. Yeah, exactly. And made the little decorate animals and stuff like that. I give it critics 85 and then audience 70.
70?
Yeah.
85, 70. Okay. Everybody went lower on the audience. Why do y'all all three think that? You don't think y'all think the critics just liked it more?
Yeah. Well, generally, I mean, I don't know. I have a pretty good judgment
It was
on.
their first collaboration.
No,
I don't know if people got it. Like, I liked it. Don't get me wrong, I liked it.
I liked it.
Well,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it
tell
was
you
good.
guys, everybody got it. Everybody got this movie. I'm just gonna let you know right now. The internet critics scored this movie an 89%. The audience scored it a 91%. Winning this one is Vampy.
Little extra added sound effect there for you. Sorry.
I am not against extra sounds. You know, I'm a button pusher in life and on the app.
All
We're
right,
gonna go
Vampy.
with Rush Hour.
All right, so this Rush Hour?
Oh yeah.
Good movie.
Like
Is this the last
Fairy
movie?
Godmother, Rush Hour,
Rush
Jackie
Hour,
Chan
I
and
don't
Chris.
know Rush Hour.
what?
No,
You got
Jackie Chan
homework.
and Chris Tucker.
Homework.
Yeah.
Homework.
Definite homework.
Homework.
Everybody must
You'll
watch
laugh
it once in their
you'll
life.
Laugh your butt off.
What about Crybaby with Johnny Depp in it?
I have not
Crybaby?
seen that movie.
No.
All right, Creature, you can pick the next movie.
Black Hawk Down.
Black Hawk Down.
I've seen it, but it
They
doesn't
made some
remember-
adult films about that movie that are slightly different titled.
What's that movie again?
I'm dead.
Are they on
Oh,
Pornhub?
Lord. Yeah, he didn't take it to that, did he?
I'm familiar with it.
The show is rated PG-13 for Meet Me.
Well, I didn't say anything. All right.
All
Black
right.
Hawk Down. Are we all cool with that one?
I
I
don't
almost said-
remember it, but I've seen it. Does that count?
I'm familiar
Yes.
with it.
Yes, that does count. That means you're
I'm
familiar.
familiar with
Yes. So
Sometimes, you know, Josh Hartnett. I forgot about Ewan McGregor.
all right. So it is on you, Vampy, to
All right,
start.
I'm familiar with it. I hadn't seen it in a long time, so I'm gonna jump straight into the credit score. I'm gonna say the critics gave it a 60, maybe, or 68, 68,
68.
and the audience gave it a 75.
70. Okay. Fairy Godmother. What do you remember from that movie?
I remember it being very highly rated. It's up there with the Apocalypse Now, the Platoons. I mean, you say Black Hawk Down, and most people know. I mean,
Fun
was it
fact.
Mark Wahlberg was in it too, and like, yeah. I mean, those guys are stuck there, and yeah, I remember it being very powerful.
Jay,
Yay!
Someone's scrunching chips. So
take your
will
sun
go-
chip bag and get out of here.
It's not chips. It's not chips.
I'm gonna go pretty high on this. I mean, as war movies goes, I think it was really good. I'm gonna go like 89, or I'll do it the other way around. I'm gonna say 85% critics' choice, 89% the viewers.
Fun fact for everybody. America is the only country that's ever had a Black Hawk go down.
Yeah.
How many other countries have Blackhawks?
I was just thinking the same thing.
That's why we went. We were so adamant about going and retrieving.
Oh,
you know,
So they
tech.
couldn't
Okay.
steal the technology.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Emoji J, Black Hawk down. How we doing here?
War movie, kinda, pretty much, in a nutshell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I would say, yeah.
Let's see, great action, great storyline. I don't know. I haven't seen this movie in so long since it pretty much came out. So, but I will say that critics gave it a 90 and audience 85.
Okay. I would have been probably like Vampy and Fairy Godmother just because I thought the audience probably would have liked it more. But let's see what DJ has to say here because I'm telling you, looking at these scores, y'all either you and Fairy Godmother and Emoji J either right there neck and neck or either Vampy hit it out of the park.
If I had to describe this movie with one word, I would probably use the word intense.
Yes.
Start
Yeah.
to finish, that movie. I mean, maybe at the beginning, but as soon as that thing goes down, you are grabbing your seat the whole
Yes.
movie.
hmm
Excellent.
Love
movie.
that. Love that.
Internet critics gave this movie a 77%. The audience liked it more, like you said, giving it an 88%, giving this point to Fairy Godmother.
Son of a gun.
Woo, and that brings us into the rapid fire rounds.
Let's go! Is everybody ready for rapid fire? Y'all better welcome
Can you remind me how we play?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, y'all better be ready.
Can you remind me how we play?
Oh, so yeah, so we just do the same thing. We just don't talk about the movies now. We just
Okay.
say scores.
Yep.
Jay, I swear to God.
It's not a chip bag.
Hey, what the heck? A little quieter, okay?
I'm dead. You have a mute button too, sir.
Look, I had ice
You
cream.
don't need to be going through whatever that is right now.
I had a whole subway waiting for me right now.
See, we
It's
all
not
got things we
chips.
want. We're not just bringing it on camera and just going.
I can't use this fucking face. I can't believe it either.
It was a package.
That's
Feel
such a-
it.
Oh, God. All right, I'm glad I got that out.
All right, you started out on this one, DJ.
All right, we're gonna start it off. How about we go with? Has everyone seen The Day After Tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Zombie movie,
All right,
right?
we're gonna start with that.
Zombies?
Oh,
It is
zombie?
on. Fairy
No, I
Godmother.
haven't. Sorry.
Oh, you have not seen it.
No.
Oh, you have
Wait,
not
no.
seen
Day after tomorrow is weather, right? Weather. Wait.
it. Right.
Okay,
I was
wrong
thinking
movie.
of 28 days later.
I was
Sorry.
thinking about 28 days later. So
Okay. All right. How about 28 Days Later?
Yes, I've seen
yes,
that.
let's go.
Oh, there we go.
Let's go first.
Nailed it.
All right.
Am I
So go-
first?
It's on-
Just score
it's
it,
on
right?
Fairy Godmother.
Yeah.
Okay. Critics, 70%. No, 65 and 75.
Okay, so you changed it. 65, 7.
55 and 75.
Okay. All right. Okay, Jay.
Let's see, 80, 70, 80, 70.
80, 70. Vampy.
84, 76.
84, 76. Okay. All right. Well, I have not seen that movie. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Homework.
I'm glad that-
Homework.
Yep.
Jeez, preacher, homework.
This is one of my. Okay, I don't like.
really watch
I
movies.
okay. Here's the deal. Check this out. I don't like horror movies at all. Like I don't like them at all. This is one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
Okay.
I
might check
love
it out.
this movie.
I might
And
check
I'm
it
so
out.
glad everybody else did too. Critics
I
gave
love
this
it.
movie an 87%. Audience gave this movie a 85%, giving the point here to Vampy.
Dang, that's the highest scored movie that we've done all night besides Edward Scissorhand. That's freaking crazy.
That is crazy, actually. All right,
Yeah,
Creech, you got another one for us?
Yeah, I actually have one. I will say I'm gonna go with Indiana Jones.
The first
Which
one?
one?
Second one?
Whichever one everybody's familiar with.
Huh.
How about we'll do Temple of Doom?
That's the last one, or the second one, right?
That's the second one.
Second, yeah.
All right.
Fine,
All right,
I've seen
Indiana
it.
Jones.
It's not my favorite one, but I've seen it.
That's why I picked it, because it's not the best one.
Oh man.
And it is on. Who won that one? I'm sorry, I missed that.
That was
one.
Vampy.
Okay.
Okay.
Andy.
I'm gonna say a 76 and a. I don't know if this audience really liked it as much.
Did you say 76?
Yes.
I'm gonna say the audience gave it like a 72.
72. All right. Okay, Fairy Godmother, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think the critics 70%, and I think the audience was very disappointed. 75.
You went higher than I did.
So, what was your two numbers, Fairy Godmother?
I forget. Didn't you write them down?
You said 70 for the
70
first
and
one. I think you said
75.
70, 75.
70 and 75. Sorry.
70.
I was like, huh?
Yeah, I didn't
I
catch
can
the first
read
one.
my
I didn't
pen
hear it.
Right?
I'm
This
just-
is why we have two. This is why we do it in duplicate.
Exactly. So there's no misunderstanding. That's right. All right, Jay.
Oh, sorry, wrong button. Here we go. Let's see. 85 and 70.
85 and 70. Okay. Everybody's got something in the 70s. And Jay's the only one with anything in the 80s. All right. Wow. That's
All right.
might be pretty
Sorry,
low.
math. It's sometimes my enemy.
Oh, you're good.
Critics gave this movie a 77%. The audience gave it an 82%. Winning by 3 points is Vampy.
All right. You want to
Good
do
job,
a
Vampy.
gonna do a rundown real quick of the score? I've got Emoji J at sitting on the board with a whopping 1. I've got Vampy on the board with 6, and then I got Fairy Godmother with 3.
Yep, and we're still cruising here. All right, Creature, what do you got for us next?
Next, I'm gonna try Gone in 60 Seconds again.
Okay. See that one?
Gone in 60 Seconds. Nicolas
Which
Cage
one is
stealing
that
cars.
one?
Nicolas Cage. If y'all haven't seen that, you
Is
definitely
that
have.
Charlize Theron too, or
Yep.
am I thinking?
Yep,
Okay.
that is
Yeah.
correct.
Yes, I've seen it. Okay. They're thieves, aren't they? Thieves.
Yes.
Yes,
That's correct.
yes.
Okay. Then yes.
All right. It's on you, Vampy.
All right. I'm gonna say that the critics gave it a 85, and the audience gave it a 79.
You say 75?
65, 79,
85, 79.
85, 79. Okay. All right. Fairy Godmother. Gone in
I'm gonna
60.
do it the other way around. The critics like 78 or 80, and the audience. I think they like car chases. 88.
80 and 88. Okay. Jay.
I'm gonna say 92 and 89.
Okay. All right. Everybody's pretty high on this movie, as I would be, because I love this movie. I thought it was wonderful. Like, gosh. It was a great movie. It really was. I thought Nicolas Cage played a wonderful role in this one. What's
I
up?
have never seen such a big disparity between reviews and audience score in my life.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
The critics gave this movie a 25%.
Wow.
Wow.
Jay.
Wow.
The audience gave this movie a 77%.
Wow.
I mean, Vampy, you get a point, but it's like, I don't even.
Golly.
You were 62 points away, and you somehow still won that.
Wow.
I had no idea.
I believe that's a first, DJ.
I'm shocked by this number, and I had
Yes,
to literally
I am
hold all
too.
my emotions for about 2 minutes while you guys did your scores.
Wow.
All right. Next movie, Creature, what do you got?
All right, I got Central Intelligence with The Rock
No.
and Kevin Hart.
Good one.
No.
With Kevin Hart in it, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he is in it.
I
But
haven't
that's a
I've
no.
seen that.
That's
That
a
is
no.
a must see. Must see.
Strike one.
Okay. Well then we'll go with let's go with Ocean's 12.
Ooh.
No.
Oh,
I only saw the
oh my
first
God. That's
one.
like I
Well, then
walked out
Ocean's
of that
11.
movie.
Ocean's 11 then. There you go.
Ocean's 11?
Yep.
Ocean's 18 and a half.
All right. I would say the
All right,
audience,
let's go with Vampy.
the critics gave it a 74, and the audience gave it maybe a 83.
Okay. Fairy Godmother.
Yeah, I thought it sucked. I'm gonna go audience or critics 75 and audience 70.
Tell us how you really feel about this movie.
Sorry. It was just Brad Pitt. and
This is the way you said it. It was funny.
I love how she said things.
All right, Jay.
Ocean's 11.
I thought it was a good movie. I say 85 for the critics, and then 89 for the audience.
You and your 89. That's two in a row.
Ocean's 11.
Well, you know what? It helped him out here because he just won by 1 point. Critics gave this an 83. Audience gave it an 80. Jay gets this point.
I get a point. I deserve a yay.
The round, even though, unfortunately, somebody decided to just run away with this one. We're going to have one more movie here. Creature, what do you got for us?
Well, everybody doesn't want to be on the same page, so I'm trying to be. Let's try Jumanji.
Jumanji!
Let's go.
All right.
So,
What year is this?
It is on you, Jay, to
2023.
start it off.
All right,
Are
Jay,
you-
Jumanji.
Jumanji, 91 and 82.
I'm gonna say 89, 92.
yeah, I'll say 85 and 95.
Wow, everybody stayed very close here. DJ's doing his math really good on this one, guys. I'm gonna tell you, this is pretty close. I can tell you, it doesn't matter which way it goes. This could end up in a tie.
Oh, my God, this is so much math.
No, I'm telling you, that's why I'm looking at the numbers and I'm like, yep, it's nobody to exclude on this one, but you got
Everybody missed the mark on this movie. The critics gave this a 52%.
Are you serious?
The audience only gave it a 63%.
Wow.
Giving the final point to Fairy Godmother.
What?
But-
How did that happen?
Somehow,
Because you
We
were
have-
85. You had your 85 and Vampy was at 89.
Yeah.
I was at 82.
And Jay was at
Yeah,
82.
you had 91. You had 91 for the critics though. That's what hurt you.
That's why I had to do all that math. Made my brain overheat. Now,
But Vampy
with
still
that being
won.
said, we do have a winner.
Yay.
We have Vampy! Now, before we go any further, though, let's talk about our third place contestant emoji. Jay, what do you got going on coming up on this app?
An auction at 9:50, which is the same auction that pretty much everybody is in. Well,
We're pretty much around the
You.
same time though at this point.
yeah. Let's see. I did all the shows already. I don't know. If you want to be on any show, message me and get you on it, pretty much.
He is the guy. He's the guy you need to know.
Don't know what
Jay,
else to
thank you
say.
very much. Fairy Godmother coming in
Fun.
second place. What do you got going on the app coming up?
Two Truths and a Lie, Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yes,
Stay away from the 500 gifts.
If anybody wants to come on the show, you just Instagram Crocodile Blondie, who's in here right now, and we'll get you on the show. And people are starting to come with a group of friends, so you're welcome to do that. Although I don't know why you'd want your friends there, because they know your secrets.
Right. They'll put them in the chat too.
You can't lie to
I
them.
learned so much more about Vampy than I ever wanted to on that show.
Quick question. Can someone X me out?
It was fun though.
I got you, brother. I got you. Jay, thank you very much.
Thank you for
I'll
the
do it.
feed.